eno na omoma apola de mo chebe start ye no yenya minister over $10 million worth here ye over $2 million cash e chire 1.2 ni ade no omaya adwin say enu ano no. There is more. Why is the office of the special prosecutor quiet? Why is he not releasing what he want to see there? So we won't be on the country. They use it to make you think so many millions. They don't care. Cecilia Daapah at the Akura 12, 13, 14, 15 years in the draws until Akura we are the Sikano and Cecilia Daapah who said no. Where they also taking action. Now let's go to the substance itself. Now what they want to create and then now Omama Apola the much best start now so what's the deal? Minino Ombeso Mutia says Sasika $800,000 no. Oh nani new ho. All these things. Eye Cecilia Daapah sem na beto no. Mebe chirechiri machire Ghana for momu de ekọ. Sene beya momma sa adada fo we ni akromfo we enda adamu biem. Now Cecilia Daapah sem na ebeda on we were on vacation or we were on break, sorry. Ye nyina be different versions of Cecilia Daapah sem no. Na so ye Ghana ni abusa ho se den na wugidi. Na answer na bebusa ho se den na wugidi no, you ask yourself as a human being, what ya asem no wanka sankasa no odwini hu no asem no hu ni saying, who do you think is lying to you? And Ghana na yet no radio, majority of our journalists from they are liars, they are thieves, they are criminals, majority anyom nyina. But dodo ni yewifo, dodo no just want something to eat, so they will do every nonsense to please some people. Inti sa asem ne bedawa, instead of them treating the issues the way they are supposed to treat it, se enfa John Mahama ho, se enfa Ibrahim Mahama ho, se enfa NDC ho, asiedu nketia ho, eye atofo ho a the way na assembly se be omuntumi treating it sa. And some media in Ghana, they are only waiting for NDC asem se beba. Ni anti kroma. And na yekoti se Oslawusu eti Joy News e catch Ghana for say eye Vicky Hammer she is dreaming of getting $1 million before she stops politics. Asla Owusu those times the komu chain I saw the comfort by chi. Okotina Join News catch the Ghana for say that girl needs to be investigated and what a year her outset declaration the document yanko from Branian Shedie or declare and send your the minister. Asla Owusu ya yenya mami I yenya LGBT mami. Asema Okotina Join News kan no. Now yetiha ena eye Madam Cecilia Daapah asem no dey dangerous room no ene na be chechi mu akire no. But before I start asem no be say do two trim say the omo kan radio so nyina no omboa Cecilia Daapah ewi oyekromfo. Cecilia Daapah no over close to $10 million wo fie. Tie me. Cecilia Daapah oyekromfo omra America me twen no. Na Cecilia Daapah over $10 million egu fie a na egu adakem. Memuntie obi a o omoboa. Now assembly started saying assembly started here the Cecilia Daapah ache the house help adentra ni maid for no ana ni maid no ewia ni sika. Reporter ebeda wa ye nyina ye kan ye no. Report ni kire pefe say Cecilia Daapah na sim jenjenjenje ako police station ako kache police for say onu angasa ni house help area no. Cecilia Daapah kono ni kunu ne koye ni atie na beka che Cecilia Daapah kunu oye onimde oye intelligent oye architect just so osua de ye. He is a learned gentleman, so you expect a learned gentleman and a learned woman or a minister say omuko police station control reporter, they know what they are writing. Unless you people making the argument say Cecilia Daapah sem na okoka the police station first one no na enye ntro na enye no kre na attorney general say mo na mabeka che say Cecilia Daapah kunu a architect, renowned architect, meaning he can read and write and understand what he's writing. Na you see a current minister. So for them to walk to the police station to say yebeji krata atro yenyoma ayira, they know what they are writing. And any idea say unya lawyer onim nyansa na or cross examine Cecilia Daapah obebu say Cecilia Daapah de kunu say you guys are learned And I don't think that you guys will write things you don't understand. And I don't think you guys will walk from your house and go report to the police without knowing what you are reporting on. Cecilia Daapah and the crew are matured individuals. And for them to walk to the police station to tell the police, they say, yeah, $800,000 plus this amounting to close to over 1.5 million ayirano, then they were sure of what they were telling the police. Because me tiana me Cecilia Daapah ni kru unimadia sa. They don't mean Cecilia Daapah at least politics inti. And ono so unimadia wako university inti. There's no way Cecilia Daapah and any Kurubako police nyoma omunim. And I said there's no way somebody can write something for them to say you misquote me or what I told you to write, you didn't write. I know every police statement biano one I will throw. I am making this very simple for you listening to me, for you to understand. Cecilia Daapah Attorney General blackface Godfrey Dame. Instructions from Ekufuado. They want to limit Kronoa Cecilia Daapah. That is all that they are trying to do. So when you listen to the Attorney General and any statement or they are trying to take the chunk of the money and make it look like a sika yenim nipa eyenedia. And into Mosuma Paula Domochri. Obe Jimmy who TV swa in the name say, and I say with the idea say, or my Ghana for any idea say Sikana Nekasian and Cecilia Daapah. Now, moving forward, Cecilia Daapah, who say we are the Sikano, no pono names and the Sikaira until some copy in Quaranus Omuria millions from her room. And when you look at the first police report now, they stated emphatically what was missing from their house. It is not the same Cecilia Daapah. Unko Skuda, Nikunko Skuda, they don't know what they are writing about. Only suit 3, I don't know right Ucho suit 3. You know you have 3 suits, Ira. When you saw jewelry, Ira, 800,000 plus other monies amounting to $1.5 million and over. You know, says Cecilia Daapah. Now, what is happening in the say? Cecilia Daapah, the office of the special prosecutor decided to investigate after the police have done their investigation. Now the question I want to ask the special prosecutor and say, it's been 2 weeks and over. Let's say the special prosecutor is no more in charge of this investigations. Now when he went to Cecilia Daapah's house for the past 2.5 weeks, what did he disclose? What did he see? What did they disclose to him through his investigations? What did he come by? Because the special prosecutor, whether he is in charge today or not, when he went there, he should at the end of the day write a report. Now, shockingly, the special prosecutor went to Cecilia Daapah's house, stepped out, told us he has gone there to conduct investigations, but he has refused to release whatever he saw when he went there to investigate. That is one thing. Now, the Attorney General, shockingly, Cecilia Daapah over $10 million, almost $2 million. No? Suddenly, the Attorney General comes out. Godfrey Dame abekache Ghana for say, case no, waji case no, or no necessary case no. So remember, now they are trying to twist the matter. So we see Attorney General statement and any advisor or the Ghana police or say 200,000 a day. Omuni say Cecilia Daapah. 300,000 euros so I so many say omni nipa yen dia na 800,000 dia omni nipa yen dia. The question to the Attorney General is, when did the Attorney General conduct an investigation to come to that conclusion? Say only emphatically say 800,000 no any dia kana enye Cecilia Daapah. Because the Attorney General should conduct an investigation to get to a conclusion to be able to tell Ghanaians to say 800 in Cecilia there. So Attorney General catch a police question. It means say the Attorney General has been able to investigate to that point to know for sure that the $800,000 no and Cecilia Daapah. The Attorney General needs to tell us how he was able to come to that conclusion to realize say 200,000 there and Cecilia there. He needs to prove to us how the 200,000 became Cecilia's. Only say prove share 300,000 euros, how it became Cecilia's. But about 800,000 there, it is not Cecilia's. We want the Attorney General to come out and tell us how he came by that conclusion. Now, what they are trying to do now, and they say, almost 30 UZ a year, Paul Ademotre, no. On say Paul Ademotre Bejina TV, no. All that he was trying to do, and they say, we didn't call Jessica, it was Cecilia Daapah. It's a fact. And no, I catch Cecilia Daapah say, President, the same member. Mina maya the last Ramos Amaka and kwasi asema MPP nyina mina me pese me defend inti yesi memra can be chira me na menko da Ghana for say undi bone. In the first place, a dear na Cecilia Daapah resign here as a minister. If somebody genuinely steals my money, why should I resign? If the money genuinely belongs to me, whether it is controversial or not, if I legitimately own that money, na say media, why should I resign when the money is mine? I don't care how it's going to distract the government because it is my legitimate money. I may just juma enya. Until you cannot tell me say because Abambi ever feel say their popularity is dwindling. No, I should resign. Just that so that Aban Hombetono. If Cecilia Daapah the money legitimately why would she resign? Cecilia Daapah nim say sika no enye legitimate money eye krono sika eye Bank of Ghana sika e chechema omo no over $10 million no ne die no emu na ye wie bi efrim. Now say uko back now steady eye ensem omo kanyina because Cecilia na Attorney General say ya amendment in the case. Na amendment ni mu no ya ka say ya amendment a asema obeka ye no omo sa asesem. That means say in some Cecilia Daapah beka no sika na o se ayira no as we speak today no or say nyoma bebre na e wa bontina enye no kre. It people were rather saying say Cecilia 800,000 and the area but enye Cecilia dia. It is Attorney General's word against Cecilia Daapah's word, and I say Attorney General's word against Special Prosecutor's word. How did he come to that conclusion? Say sika na 800,000 enye Cecilia Daapah dia. If you have been able to come to a conclusion, say 200,000 is the Daapah, 300,000 euros in India, how were you able to come to that conclusion? Say 800,000 in India. Now, what makes this case so murky and so disgusting? And say, so who's steady assembling now? There's one thing that nobody's asking. In all this, Nipana Omoko Ria Cecilia Daapah sikano. Have they denied? They said they did not steal more than $1.5 million. There is nowhere in any document actually say in conform we suspect no abayona no yes is the made no. There's nowhere in their document or in their statement omaka say they did not steal more than what is the Daapah is saying that has not been stolen. Because me na me ye no me na me nim sika me wiaye me na me nim de me di sika ne ye. Now who na wo sika ne ya wo dia no wakọ abonte ko ka kire nkofo say sa sika na ayira no enyiraye na enye sa. The question here is the people we are saying are suspect aketesia no mu wi sika no, let's ask them, have they denied say they did not steal that $1.5 million and that they stole only $200,000 and 300,000 euros? The suspect has not denied say omu wi $800,000. The suspect has not denied say they got more money than what was even reported. Suspect didn't deny it. So why is the complainant saying say me na me se me wia wo say wo wia at the end of the day wo so complainant no when I call police station case me wia saska and me gitu mu senka suspect na njian tuma. I don't think the matter would have reached where it reached, because in the first place no the suspect might have accepted say we wia ska bi and it be a suspect and it na police to be call mu fie eco investigate omo and it to be investigations eco hu baby omo di sika na akọchihye nyoma omo invest in. If the suspect had not admitted that means the suspect they have admitted so we this amount of money. So why is the Attorney General telling us to say that amount of money now he is not even sure say it belongs to Cecilia Daapah. Nipoko we say mina me as askano. Now the man say today I heard two people speak on this Cecilia Daapah. and let's listen to them. Listen to Edudi Tamaklo. He was on TV3. He spoke on this matter.
You see, there is a way to catch a thief. What the Attorney General is not putting out there is that Cecilia Daapah did not complain in June or July.
Then when did she complain?
October 2022.
To the police?
Yes. When the complaint came in October 2022, Patience Botry, the young lady was barely 17 years. And knowing that she's a minor, she was taken to the juvenile court and charged with unlawful entry. This record is a public record. So why would the Attorney General be lying to us? What will inform the AG to lie to us? Cecilia Daapah never complained on the 1st of July. She complained in October 2022, by which time Patience Botry was barely 17 years. And because she was a minor, they put her before the juvenile court and charged her for unlawful entry. And the lawyers who represented her, I know them.
And
I know them.
And they say?
That's Martin Kpebu's junior. Did you listen to Martin Kpebu?
I have listened to him consistently over the time.
On Saturday?
I did.
Because they were the people who represented the young girl. And this was in October last year. So how can the AG be saying that the first complaint from Cecilia Daapah was on the 1st of July 2023? That's barefaced lies. And they are doing all this in order to reach the conclusion already reached by Mr. Akufo-Addo.
Which is what?
That at the end of the day, the woman's integrity will be established.
Okay.
And you see, painfully, this charge, if you read the 7th July charge sheet, look at the heading. I want us to expose these liars that they are abusing their office, that the mandate of these people given to them, they have no respect for it. Look at the charge sheet. See, amended charge sheet. Correct.
Correct.
Where is the original charge sheet? When we say something is amended, it means that there's an original. Correct.
Correct.
The original charge sheet, where is it?
How is the material to the discussion?
It's material because it will show you the timelines, and the timelines will not be.
That's it. It is material because a bit show timelines, you know. And then Amibusa say, how did the Attorney General come to that conclusion? Say $800,000, you know. Cecilia Daapah dia. How did he come to that conclusion? From what this lawyer Edudi is saying, he is trying to come to that conclusion. Say, if there was an initial and also original complaint made that the Attorney General should show that to us. Anytime I start a mistake when we say, yes, Cecilia Daapah, they cannot walk to the police station and give false information. Now, if the Attorney General wants to make a point here, he should bring the first statement. Never compare second statement, which is the amended one. Now, if a young disparities, you know, when even the case, basically, when the amendment was done. Now, what is happening here? And they say the government, they are hiding behind Godfrey Dame to try and, at the end of the day, clear Cecilia Daapah of this crime. This is crazy crime. We are talking money echo close to $10 million. Say Nkorano can't see come fire 1.5. No, it is a joke. There is more information about $2.5 million cash. Cecilia didn't talk about it. $10 million. Now, do you know what is so interesting? When I would tell lawyer, no, also time assembly see na Cecilia Daapah de Akorano call police station. No, you charge Akorano say or a minor. That means now either Akorano 15 or 16 years, don't do 18 years. Into yet me charging the same penny, right? Now, this is the same Cecilia Daapah. This is the same MPP. This is the same free SHS4. That means Cecilia Daapah was living with a girl and Kobetuma senior high school. Obetumi taking advantage of a Akufo-Addo's free SHS. Cecilia Daapah was living with a girl who was supposed to be in school, no, or the Sakurana any maid. Cecilia Daapah will come and sit on TV. She will mount political platforms and say, because of MPP, free SHS no obi e kobi. And so na akwara toto fee already 15, 16 years. Eti the fee is in the dross. Cecilia Daapah is a former gender minister. And or current sanitation minister. Meaning, she knows how important it is for a girl child to be in school. But that time na akorari so we Cecilia Daapah no na our school going age 15 16 and so JSS na oti Cecilia Daapah nchen ehuru Cecilia Daapah dross na Cecilia Daapah TV so catch Ghana for say MPP are buying the free SHS aba e mana so nkwara nyina so, and that is what they do. They don't practice what they preach. She used to be an acting gender minister and Sunny Adenibaba substantive sanitation minister. So you could see clearly say this MPP, whatever they say outside is totally different. I wanted to draw your attention to that. Some person who say NPP for we enya papa. It was the same Cecilia Daapah na catch the Poladomo so make country say. Or no the ordinary fear watchman was a driver. Eko repeat obi. And na onyim nipa no. Na nipa no onyim no na oye 16 or 17 years. And as Cecilia Daapah to nipa no for say the driver and say uncle fa ba you and no metina sa bawa. This is a former gender minister and current sanitation minister. Into two things here. Cecilia Daapah driver ko repeat obi and ne konye me no. Cecilia Daapah ko carry say fa ne bra ba ma bawa. That time no, for all you know, na Cecilia Daapah a gender minister acting. That man who committed that crime, Cecilia Daapah ebeji akwara na onyem ne betra ne nchen se ombehu ne dross man no. Cecilia Daapah senko penyini onim nyansa ankoso odisa brantie no and driver na police. Because clearly, from what their spokesperson Poladomo Chekachre no, na Cecilia Daapah catch akwani catch Cecilia Daapah say akwara no oye underage, no do 18 and okonyem no. That means Cecilia Daapah was condoning crime. Only they are supposed to be facing trial. Because our driver you pay you to rape akwara. Now what akwara betina ufie so mayo abawa. And when and was for another one. And now on 15 16 and obe we osika. So Cecilia Daapah basically obia onya badaye. The MPP as a political party, the kind of stage so totally different. I'm telling you. MPP for you social media, Facebook, ministers, MPs, air free SHS, Obiawo, 14, 15-year-old girl, or about with you. I'm telling you, they don't care about the free SHS. If you say Omumba Kobi, they use it to make you think so many millions. They don't care. Cecilia Daapah, they are 12, 13, 14, 15 years to the fear in the dross. Until Akwani we and the Sikano and Cecilia Daapah who said no, where they also taking action. Now let's go to the substance itself. Now what they want to create, and then now Omama Poladomo Chebe start here. Now so what's the dia amendment? A dia ni no. Ombeso muti asiye say sa sika $800,000 no. O nani ni ho. Because from the beginning, almost started catching them say the person 800,000 yen dian Cecilia Daapah nua bema no ti Kumasi ena sa Cecilia Daapah nua bema no odi sika no command yen odi command maame ena Cecilia Daapah nua bema na original sika na owuye ena Cecilia Daapah maame so ba bewu no otam sa sika na egubotom deche adaka mu Poladomo Chene ni adaka no odi adaka ne bre Cecilia Daapah ena ka se misumi bewu ena onu so wuye ena nti sika na bedi Cecilia Daapah ho ebusuani mu nyina Cecilia nkwa na kipiska Cecilia Daapah nua bema no wuye no oni yire oni ba oni obia oni bank account it otam cash na de Cecilia Daapah maame Cecilia Daapah maame so bewu no Cecilia Daapah nkwa ne ba owo wiase obetuma cash ma kire no it otam sika nyina de Cecilia Daapah and on Usuwe. As we speak, the Attorney General is going to try and tell you guys to say the police should try and find the owner of the money. The question here is the owner of the money from what they are telling us today, and they say the owner is Cecilia Daapah's brother who is bereaved, who is dead. Nema meso anasikana onusuwu. now Oma Cecilia Daapah ebusuani bi akọ file case say almost so demand sika no if you say omu nua sika. So technically what they are trying to let you know say Cecilia Daapah ni nuanum bi ene ni nua na yerenom ni nuanum bi demand sika no. That means sika no Cecilia Daapah dia. So technically no, the case is going to end up baby say sika na ye hwehwe no sa na Cecilia dia Cecilia ni nua na wo wu no ne yere dia. Anasa ni nua na wo wu no ni nua bi dia. Inti technically Cecilia they only $800,000 bi ada ho, and that is the conclusion they want to end. Dear Godfred Dame ye nyina no, all the things is right in nyina no, at the end of the day they will do some subtraction. 800,000 they will say it does not belong to Cecilia Daapah. Nemum omo eye omo dia no krampo are demanding for the money in court, meaning the money did not belong to Cecilia Daapah. Now the question here is, Cecilia Daapah, what is stopping her from coming out to tell Ghanaians to say, time our minister no, she declared her assets. Now, do you know what is dangerous? I can tell you on authority say, Udim says obia beji government positioner now declare assets are nipa o kipi ana office kipi at the Attorney General's office. Now I can tell you on authority that the Attorney General's office almost modifies Cecilia Daapah declaration asset declaration form. Now if anybody tries to contest say Cecilia Daapah almost publishing any assets are, what they are going to show you, you'll be shocked. You'll be shocked to know that Cecilia Daapah no over $400,000 one home and son obey minister. Because the asset declaration forms instead say public, because when you read the PNDC law, the asset declaration form would declare assets is supposed to be a public document, but the Attorney General has sealed it. Now as I speak to you now, they are modifying Cecilia Daapah's asset declaration form. What is going to happen is say police report they are going to try and make sure say Cecilia Daapah declare nyoma no sa nyoma ni nyina no over 2 times into this is nothing, because at the end of the day the conversation will be that Cecilia Daapah be minister no, did she declare her assets? How did she come by $800,000? How did she come by $2 million? How did she come by $10 million? How did she come by all this huge amount, all this material stuff? The Attorney General who is defending Cecilia Daapah, the Attorney General who is working for the president, the Attorney General who is trying to trace the case is the person in charge of asset declaration form. Into the Attorney General, as I speak to you, they are changing some things in Cecilia Daapah's forms. The assets will declare because what they are going to do is say they are going to tell one MPP person to petition the Attorney General. Very soon, you will see that somebody will petition the Attorney General that they want to see Cecilia Daapah's the asset before she took office. They are going to make their own people petition the Attorney General or petition Shraj. In the weeks to come, Obi petition Shraj and as Attorney General, and they will release that document to the public. And when you see that document, BBA ni Cecilia Daapah a charge sheet a expensive chain Cecilia Daapah assets will declare and sign obey minister, and this is how Godfred Dame wants to finish the case. Because it is simple. Sa 442 formation na omudi biye Charlotte Oseno omoma MPP for through Sufa Yekufu cultural petition say omompe Charlotte Oseno. That is the same thing they are going to do. They are going to make their own people write a petition to Attorney General and Shraj that they demand that they release Cecilia Daapah's their declaration asset declaration forms, and they will not hesitate. Remember 2 years ago the judges in Ghana's courts, majority of them did not declare their asset. It took Shraj over a year to tell us who declared and who did not. Even when they came out to tell us what they declared, they used just one article to define every single judge. They didn't want to, at the end of the day, investigate every judge individually. So they lumped them up and then they said this article defends all the judges. And this is what Godfred Dame is going to do. They are in the process. They have even finished updating Cecilia Daapah's asset declaration forms. Enti omo for petition omo, and when it comes out, then they will tell you it is Cecilia Daapah na mudi na tem no sika kra na owo ansa na obey minister no na change de mo keka no. Now when they do that, they want to create that impression say Cecilia Daapah is not a thief. But we are gonna ni and I will share me. So we study sequence be assembly call, when you follow it critically, you will see clearly said this is a government that is willing to protect every criminal. Every criminal from this government. From day one, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo's acceptance letter or Dima Cecilia Daapah or clear Cecilia Daapah even before Cecilia Daapah received that letter say she is no more the minister. Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo says Cecilia Daapah is not guilty. And we know what Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo has done to the Attorney General's office now. That is why Gloria Kufu left, because he knows the filth happening there. No, she was not going to put she was not going to put her credibility on the line. Somebody's correcting me that the asset declaration form, it is being kept by the Auditor General. Now remember, if even is being kept by the Auditor General, the Attorney General still has access to the declaration form than anybody else. The Attorney General can still work on that declaration form. Who is the Auditor General? Who appointed the Auditor General? When was the last time you heard the Auditor General even speak? Were we not here when the Jubilee House orchestrated with the Attorney General and all the government agencies, some of them, to kick out Dumelivo? So changing document and as a statement in Cecilia Daapah's asset declaration form, no? How difficult is that? How difficult is that for Godfrey Dame? This is the Godfrey Dame who has denied 30,000 people from voting and electing a member of parliament. This is the same Godfrey Dame who today sees nothing wrong with the Ghana Police Service and the military shooting Ghanaians during elections. This is the same Godfrey Dame, military men invaded parliament, he has ignored it. This is the same Godfrey Dame who is doing everything possible to clear ABAJ, that criminal. This is the same Godfrey Dame who has ignored NAM1. This is the same Godfrey Dame who has chosen to go after Ghanaians who have nothing and allow criminals to work on the corridors of Jubilee House. What can't Godfrey Dame do? So the asset declaration, for whether it's with him or it's with the Auditor General, it is still a document he will manipulate to suit himself to make sure Cecilia is cleared from a crime. But the person may catch a Ghana for to say Cecilia Daapah yeji. I can tell you, now Cecilia Daapah fee on over $10 million in the war. In Kwarano, they had physical $2.5 million. What they are describing, why haven't they spoken about? Remember, Omukase Sikano, Omu for a long time. It means they have been taking the money before. And from our sources, over $2.5 million cash in Korawe Tamaye. Cecilia has refused to speak on it. Inti Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo Abainwe Bawumia Alankash Omo Motoato Asono. This is what they want to do. Remember, when any of these idiots win, so by president, they are going to work with the same Godfrey Dame. They are going to work with the same criminals. Cecilia Daapah. Anybody who wins in NPP as a flag bearer, near the Jimmy Kotumana, they are going to work with these same thieves. So why would you vote for a government? Today Ghana Krampono ye pay $1 million, 1 billion ye minister over $10 million wofia ye over $2 million cash a chire 1.2 near the adeno on my again say no. There is more. Why is the office of the special prosecutor quiet? Why is he not releasing what he wants to see there? So we won't be on the country. If the special prosecutor did not see anything in Cecilia Daapah's house, what is stopping him from releasing a statement? We know he's no more interested in the case, but at least he did an investigation. He did conduct an investigation. We need to know the outcome of that investigation because we paid for that investigations. Every single move the special prosecutor makes, we pay. It is all we paid. He needs to tell the taxpayer what he found there. Ghana for Mama Mankwasia for win Adam. Cecilia Daapah MPP Minister Biani Ghana or less than $10 million cash on fee. Samuel Abujinapo Nikrum Srim $10 million polytank mu negu and a mason for me adwuma edi adwane yehu ba ko ayera. There are various MPs omo mu di ba o mi echi nyina, they have the money. Bank of Ghana catches the 68 billion ayera no, that is the money omo twa 40 billion so aska na mo che no ene no mo de be ba o mi campaign. Into MPP na ho no Kennedy money they all have the same omo nyina nim sika no bi, they don't talk about it because the penalty say Kennedy, Alan, anyone has spoken against this Daapah slow because they are all in the same soup. So why should we? We are asking for change. We want things to be better. We want accountability. We want this country to move forward. Why would you hand over the country to the same criminals again? So MPP ba power. One am MPP for Yejuma, and MPP for MPP for Yejuma. They na children Kofo different from Kufuado. Have they been able to condemn anything Kufuado has done? No. All that they are doing, they are mimicking and trying to make it look like say they care. Oh, I buy way there. Have you seen any of them come out to speak on the things we want to hear? They can't because they all were part of it. The killings, the smuggling, the corruption. Kennedy Kahon, Alan Kahon, Baumia Kahon, Efriye Kahon, Kobre Japan 2020 no United States and no endorse Kufuado. No Nimse Kufuado yevi. No per contract. These are chronic liars. A bien wo nim nyanso beto di Ghana so because all the power ma Baumia, all the power ma Godfred Dame, all the power ma Gabi, all the power ma Kufuado, all the tumi ma Kennedy Japan ko 400 ni adwuma ono abon okenkan on tiase enkwasiafo ya no basako frefro mo munyina mo nsambra. That is it. All the tumi e ma Kobre Japan why no ko form Godfred Dame no ko frero Gabi no ko frero we mu why no ko frero. So you need to understand, you cannot give power to the MPP again. When you give power to the MPP, then the air cost no opposite 10 times. Let's see. You will come and talk about Ejako and Mary. You have a document that come about Baumia on sign. I didn't want to sign. Then you be too. You want to tell me Baumia can lead Ghana? Canada, Japan, hundreds and millions of dollars are waji through contract, illegal contract to Ghana or the agency kase tema or didn't kwasi asem no. One of the man and MPP mo. How much did he pay to the MPP? These are criminals. They are all criminals. They move away from the most sensitive issues and they speak on the most jovial ones. Oh, MPP, IMF, but the critical ones, they stay away because they loved it when Ghana Police Service, the military phobia, about Ghana for to election 2020. I don't know Japan can want them. Why is he not insisting that those policemen should be brought out? Because he condoned it. Because he sits on TV and tell Ghanaians, say, this is a journalist, take him out. And he was taken out. That is what they do. That is what they are. They destroy, they kill, they destroy people, they destroy lives. They are making you think they are going to bring some different people from some different planet to work with. They are going to work with these same killers, these same corrupt criminals. They are going to work with these same murderers. These are the same people. They came from one mother, that is the NPP. The NPP gave birth to these criminals. There is nothing new under the sun. The same people. They are just going to change their names. These people are dangerous. They come in with different names. They come in with different character. They are the same demons. They are the same killers. They are the same vampires. The NPP will change its name, change its slogan, but they are the same devils who kill and laugh about it. Media, I keep telling people I'm just a messenger who is ready and willing. I'll let you know the truth. I'll break it down for you to understand. It is up to you to understand. When you give power to murderers, they will murder you. And that is what I've been telling you since I started this show. My name is Kevin Akobedu Taylor. I'll be back to finish today's show.
The NPP cannot be underestimated. You know it, I know it. They've been in existence for a long time and have been changing their names up till this day. The nature of who they are. Listen. Munjir. The nature of who they are, what they are, where they've come from, is something they are happy with. And they will be there for a long time. Let's not mimic their behavior. Let us reach into the principles and the values that came, that emerged out of the circumstances that gave birth to us. And if we can hold onto those principles and those values, we will move way into the future and no one can ever defeat us.
You are still live on Loud Talents TV. My name is Kevin Ekobedutela. I'll pick calls and end today's show. My mention Semituma for 1 or 2 people. I think one of the phones freezy into Freba Koda Musanka on Sabitumaka, the other one. Nah, you didn't come out quick. Okay, which one? Okay. My mention Semituma for where? Hello, caller.
Hello, welcome back.
Good evening, sir. Thank you very much.
We miss you. Yeah. Did they retrieve any of the money from the suspect, the dollar bill? Can they check the date on the dollar bill? If it is a current bill, or because if they are saying the money belongs to the dead, we should know when the date on the dollar bill, if they have any, if we could check that one.
Thank you very much, sir. It's a good question. Hello, caller. Hello.
Hello,
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Tila. In fact, you are full of
I'm a ba.
MPP. Easy, eh? Ubia can was the better, but me class is still quite a country of the class. Oh, line so. Hey, MPP for criminals pa criminals. Pass Umuya, no must say. Scar who do be sending now. I kind of for break. Then one saying go for be I'm defending MPP now. Thank you for now. A comforter and a dome, a comforter. Defending. So,
thank you very much. Ochina, the NDC will be having a press conference on a year. Bank of Ghana annual report tomorrow the communications director of the NDC Sami Jemfi and the NDC will be breaking it down very well for Ghanaians to also understand the ABC. Into a moment of truth, it's going to happen a year. Okay, in fact, is the minority leader Aunana Ebekasa Ato Forson will be speaking on a Bank of Ghana annual report almost 68 billion sika omono ashe eka oma bono the minority in parliament tomorrow. The minority leader will be having this press conference at NDC headquarters 2 p.m. NDC headquarters at Abraka 2 p.m. Ochina into tomorrow. You can watch this press conference live on Loud Talents TV 2 p.m. Ghana time on Ebeka press conference. This is the only platform on our channel we run 24/7 in Ghana. Into 2 p.m. Ochina 2 p.m. Ghana time. You can watch the presser Loud Talents TV so live to hear from the minority leader Ato Forson on what they also have to say on a Bank of Ghana for annual reporter and the Ochina, I think say and I believe say the NDC, the minority leader who is more knowledgeable when it comes to a year economics near I don't know, he will delve deeper to break it down more for you to have a clear understanding of a year Juma Akwaso El Bank of Ghana. So tomorrow you should not miss this on Loud Silence TV. Ochina 2 p.m. a year Ghana time. 2 p.m. Ghana time. That is 10 a.m. US time. Hello.
Kevin.
Good evening.
Good evening, Kevin.
I'm
referring to Nana Addo Chere cannot make us swama and issue come out dinner. Because on to why she of them every day. And we saw what could break Ubeba. Until the web idea as we fell in Chian family say, Odowe Chala and a canoe for the canoe so chia. What would you walk again in the same as no for no cry, and you. I know more. Only you.
I'm not defending.
One of Musaka full crack home. That's the most painful aspect. Because Nipa Bakwa, the first thing is the minister. Other players who just get a crack, I could see you a bank. No, and I'm so good banks in almost so many back home. Only this cannot use you. Now, say, in there, I bet that one thing. Now, yen, you will be dimpo crown. That was the radio to defend In fact, sometimes we see na makuma kosoro.
But I say also Tiana Kuma Kosro. Hello, caller.
Hello, talk me about Wala.
Auntie Monica, good evening.
Good evening. Hey, I'm a Ghana you.
Maba.
Actually, you bet one of Bakasa. We send the news now.
The news now, ba.
Toby, where's I'm a yenwajin, then a yen news so. Toby, me put them be said there. The ma I him funda sisia why a quiet no. Say government to change our Bakasa. On your question, and me put them.
It's a good one though. But Obedino, it's because at that point in the day, son of Beka, Senor Kobonia, are you going to speak? What are you going to say? You know? Yeah, it's a good question.
Yeah, on your question, I'm pedam.
But I'll say, Auntie Monica, thank you very much. All right. Okay, that was Auntie Monica. Hello, caller.
My big brother Kevin Taylor.
Oh, I appears that who said my team, I'm post to page in so. Majority of the people I'm share my Facebook page with all due respect page. I am just saying I'm a running page, I have an editorial team. But I mentioned me who say, oh, Tonyo Mopa, na girl be texting me. Also, I appear you know to need Jack. Appear new voice, but what Tonyo no, but not Otono. Na me need to say Otono. Girl, and I'm so I was appear to one muso a bema pa, and I'm so a dear na who's appear a bema, and I'm so I catch them no, and I'm so appear to any party on your Bob him, also a bema mua, and I'm so a bema mua. Yes, they do, yes, they do.
Oh, Charlie, never my big
man.
Oh, Charlie, Kevin, we should. I'm proud of. I'm proud of
them.
Once again, you're my welcome. What's semi phone? The entire semi phone. Can we tell her? Nipa nim semi free program nti ana Kevin tell about the bay me nya dwuma wa nka many be gipa
we dey CNN reporter dey cause Ashanti regional the original report bre
na Kevin some doors nti ya gija bi na pont na esa na bi afemu ada bi se nipa atwa wo no ene wo start ya wo mba na TV ni ya no style na nipa ra ho bi se wiase nyina tadi twa bi se MPP fo na nkasa no omo de nsama begu nsama so so emu ba ko amia me ko report no se onsan kan ya me ko twa Steven Amwa constituency
mehu
Dr. Ana me boss wa Kevin Taylor reporter keke o Kevin